Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. So, although Microsoft is working on bringing a more consistent user interface into Windows 11, especially when running dark mode, I don't think it's a secret that Microsoft still has a bit of work to do in regards to inconsistency in regards to the user interface. As we can see in this case, things looking very off. We can still see we've got legacy aspects of the operating system. We've got legacy dialogues and menus. So Microsoft still has a bit of work to do in regards to making the user interface more consistent. Now, if you've ever wondered why this is the case, an ex-Microsoft CTO has explained to us in a very in-depth blog post, which, by the way, I'll leave in the description. Jeffrey Snover's blog, who's an ex-Microsoft CTO. Lots going on in this blog post, dated the 13th of March. So if you want a very technical approach to why the user interface is such a mess, then go check this out. But for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to give you a very quick overview, because I actually thought this was quite interesting as to some of the points that he has raised regarding the inconsistency and the messed up user interface. Now, the first thing he has to say in this blog post, and I'm quoting this: "A few years ago, I was in a meeting with developers and someone asked a simple question. What's the right framework for a new Windows desktop app? Dead silence. One person suggested WPF, another said WinUR3, a third asked if they should just use Electron. The meeting went sideways and we never did answer the question. The silence is the story, and the story goes back 30 plus years. So he says that when a platform can't answer how should I build a UR, in under 10 seconds, it has failed its developers, full stop." And I totally agree with that statement. So in regards to the Windows platform not giving an answer, how should I build a UR? If we head back to the blog post, but we head to another section in the blog, it says, "The zoo without a zookeeper. Yeah, is every GUI technology actually shipped on Windows today? Microsoft native frameworks. You've got Win32, which goes back to 1985, still around. MVC dates back to 1992. WinForms, 2002. WPF, that's 2006. WinUR3, Windows App SDK, the modern answer. That's something we've been speaking about regularly on the channel. And then Maui, which dates back to 2022. So those are the different frameworks that Windows currently has, and that's excluding Microsoft Web Hybrid and third-party frameworks. So that's very interesting. So we can see that because there are so many different frameworks, to some extent or the other, it does explain user interfaces like this that are currently still available in Windows 11, which obviously is Microsoft's most up-to-date operating system, which shouldn't be the case. And then basically the lesson learned from all of this, according to the blog, and I'm quoting once again, "The lesson is that every failed GUI initiative traces back to one of three causes. Internal team politics, as an example, WindowsVerse.net, a developer conference announcement driving a premature platform bet, example given Metro UWP, and the third example given with the lesson learnt, or a business strategy pivot that orphaned developers without warning. Remember Microsoft Silverlight? That's the example given." So I thought it was interesting, explaining why the Windows user interface, to some degree or the other, although Microsoft is busy trying to fix it, is still a mess. So let me know your thoughts down below. I would be interested to hear. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.